Hello friends, welcome back to the vlog. As you can see, I'm home now. I hope you've already seen the Italy and the Mykonos vlogs. Those should be up before this, so if you haven't seen those, definitely go watch those. They're probably pretty long, but I wanted to get those up obviously before we start vlogging again. Today is Tuesday, so I had training today and I just had a shower to wash my hair. It had been a minute. Also, I forgot how much I love this product. My friend Steph reminded me how much I love this product. It's from Way. It's their leave-in conditioner. I've tried a lot of leave-in products. Truly nothing compares to this one. The fact that it's like, it's thick, but look at that nozzle. So easy. It doesn't need to be difficult. And yeah, I like to drench my hair. It also just smells so good, and it is a heat protectant. So big fan of this overall. I don't know why I ever try new products, because I like the ones that I like. Anyway, I'm getting ready because I need to be gone in a couple hours. I got invited last minute to go see Riverdance at the Queen E, which is so exciting. Obviously, I'm a dancer, so I love seeing live productions and musicals, and it's just like so fun. So I'm so excited that I got a last minute invite, and I'm bringing Brittany, which is going to be really, really fun. I definitely have memories of seeing this production when I was probably like 7 or 8 years old in Victoria, and just being blown away by their talent. So I'm very excited to see it as an adult, and also just to like get dressed up and go to the theater. What I'm not looking forward to right now though is blow drying my hair, because I hate it so much, especially in the summer. I'm like hot and sweaty. I'm just like, I just want to have cold hair, but I can't be living my life like this. The other hair product that I've been using and loving lately, again, I think this is probably my 3rd jar of this. Yeah, I think so. The JVN Instant Recovery Serum. My hair has been feeling really dry, and this just feels like really hydrating. I like to focus a little bit in my ends, and it just like really helps to add moisture to it. And again, smells really good. And because I will be styling my hair, I'm going to use the Wow Extra Large Bombshell Voluminizer. This is also kind of a weird pump situation, but like it works. Doesn't foam up as well as like some other products, but it definitely adds volume, and that's the whole point. My tan from my trip is like fading and peeling, and then I had a lot of self tan on from last week from dance shows, and then that's fading now, and it's just, hopefully I'll even it out, but I'm gonna have to re-add like self tan like this Thursday for this weekend's dance shows. But it's just like, I think I'm gonna wear like a strapless dress tonight. I don't really care about tan lines. I like the fact that my shoulder feels a little bit more naturally tan, but it's definitely fading and peeling in very weird ways, which is not the cutest. I got ready so fast, curled my hair, did my makeup. I used a new like skin tint, and I feel like it's actually pretty good. Got some highlight. This dress is from Pepper Mayo. It does have a drop waist, but I'm wearing Spanx under it, so it's okay. It's like full floor length. I'm gonna use my new Italy bag. I have a white blazer to go with it, and then I'm going to brave my new Zara shoes, I think, because I think they'd go really well. There's like a floral pattern on this dress, and I think it'll pair nicely with it. I don't know. Also too, I always try and break in new shoes when I'm going to sitting events and not standing events, and that's what this is. So I think I'm ready. I'm gonna go meet Brittany for a beverageino, and I have to do that now. So I don't think I'm gonna bring my camera, because obviously with like live theater, they're not gonna let me in with the camera, so that'd be silly. So I'll talk to you guys when I get home. Just got home from the show. Britt and I were outside yapping. She gave me some stuff from her trip to Korea. She got me some like face masks and cutie little things, which is so kind. But the show was incredible. I did get a couple clips. We were able to film some of the encore, so I'll insert those here. It is honestly so much fun. The talent that these dancers have is incredible, and I absolutely remember seeing this show as a kid, because the like 2nd or 3rd dance I was like, I know this song really well. I must have listened to the soundtrack or something as a kid after seeing the show or something, because I have like a very vivid memory of it, and Brittany did too, which is really funny, and it like reminded her of her grandma, and like, yeah, it was really fun. It was honestly so great. I'm so glad we went, and what a fun like Tuesday night activity. I am glad I brought my blazer, and I actually got so many compliments on my dress, which was so kind of people, so that was really, really nice. And the shoes, I feel like did really well. I'm glad it was a sitting activity, because they're just now starting to hurt, but it's mostly like the flatness of the toe. But I am just like, I don't know, they're so cute, and the heel was like perfect size. I love them. Big fan. I feel like they went really well with this dress too, so that's always nice. Also too, Poppy sent me a PR package today with like 4 different flavors. I have them over there. They sent me this like ginormous tote bag that you see in the back, which is so cute, and this incredible sweat set. It says Poppy North, soda's back but better, and it has like such a cute back. I just noticed too, there's a little maple leaf on the sleeve, and then there's matching sweatpants. Also, I've never really seen like this color before. I think it's so cute. I haven't mentioned it, but I'm going on a camping trip. We'll talk about that later. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I was like, this will be perfect to wear camping because I'm gonna be cold probably. But this one has like writing on the side. It says a better future or something. It says taste the future. And then it has like some stars. That's seriously so cute. And I love the pocket. I'm very excited to wear this. Also this collar. I'm very particular about my collars for sweatshirts, and I'm just like so excited. Obviously I love Poppy, but this was such a fun get. These are all the flavors they sent, which are honestly probably my top flavors. Doc Pop, strawberry lemon, which is really good with gin, especially in the summer. The classic cola, which I do actually have in my fridge already. And then the orange flavor, which again is also very good with gin in the summertime. So very happy about these. Thank you, Poppy, for sending me such an incredible package. Good morning and jump scare. I have the Caudalie Instant Detox. I think that's what it's called, mask on. I have to rinse this off because it is so crunchy, but I was like breaking out so bad on my chin that I needed to do something today. So this is how we're starting the day. This was the mask I used, and I think because I'm feeling kind of crazy, I might actually do a second mask, this one from Pharmacy. I haven't used this one in a really long time, but it's like nice and hydrating and good for inflammation, so I think I'm gonna use this next. Yeah, as you can see, these ones really hurt, and they literally just popped up yesterday, so that's very rude. Kind of just been like cleaning and decluttering and doing laundry and like random shit like that all morning. It doesn't matter how much like cleaning or that kind of stuff that I do, there's always more. This mask is exactly like honey. It is so thick and sticky, but it does kind of emulsify. It also heats up, like it's getting a little bit warm on the skin right now. It's a very cool mask, and I've had multiple jars of this before. That feels honestly so lovely on the skin. I'm so happy with my decision. Also in my cleaning today, I switched out my hand soap finally because I was using one from AG Hair and I had like a little bit left, but because of the like shea butter properties, I think it was like a hydrating hand wash, it was leaving residue in my sink every single time. Like my sink has not been dirty for like a month, and it's been so frustrating. So I'm hoping this one doesn't do that. I was just like, I'm sick of it having to do that, and I've never experienced that with a hand soap before. Anyway, this one's from Orbe. It's the Valley of Flowers Revitalizing Hand Wash. I don't even know if you knew that they had hand wash. They also sent a hand cream a while back, and it just seriously smells incredible. I was sitting here twisting this open for the longest time to realize it doesn't need to be like popped open. Anyway, she's gorgeous, she's pretty, and she smells incredible. So hopefully it doesn't leave residue in my sink every single time I use it. Hopefully I can talk with these on. Please excuse the mess behind me. This room is like the last on the list to do. However, I just spent the last, I want to say like 2 to 3 hours editing the Mykonos vlog. I always put off, I don't know, I just don't like editing travel videos for some reason because I lived it. Obviously I live all my vlogs, but typically when I film a vlog, I'm editing as I go, and with travel vlogs I have to edit basically when I'm done, or else I'm taking up vacation time. So the footage, I had a friend say that it just feels like the footage is stale, and that's exactly how it feels. But I powered through and I'm happy because I think it's roughly around 30 minutes, which is what I was hoping for, and I think it's pretty good. I have kindly asked Cody to color the video though, because I hate doing that, especially for a video that has so many different like elements to it. So, and it's like he's the best at it, so he's gonna color it hopefully. He did the last video as well, that's why it looks so good. Still have to do the thumbnail though, so I should probably get that done and dusted. I've been trying to upload a picture to Instagram, and I'm kicking myself because I didn't save the caption, and the caption is so long, so detailed, and has so many freaking tags in it, and it just keeps saying something went wrong, please try again later. And I've like updated the app, I've closed the app, I've opened the app, it's not saving. Oh my god, there's a new trailer for Summer H.M. Pretty. I actually can't watch that right now, I'm too distracted. And Taylor, oh, maybe I should get a reaction. I'm so excited. Okay, anyway, it's not uploading and it's really pissing me off, so I really hope that it uploads at some point because I didn't save the caption. And I don't think that when it like, when I say like delete, it's gonna like completely get rid of it from my drafts, which is so frustrating. So anyway, okay.
First loves are important, but they're not as important.
I'm not ready. To be clear,
Been in love
Once.
I'm Team Conrad. Through and through. So,
What was her name? Supposed to be.
he looks good in glasses though.
I'm sorry, what?
Did you know this? No.
Billy, honey, you two aren't ready for a commitment like this. How are we supposed to do this without both of our moms?
We'll figure it out.
Ooh. There's gonna be a lot of tears in this season. I feel like they're giving everything away. I almost don't want to watch it.
Where I go.
Oh my god. I just went through every emotion possible. And I feel like they gave so much away. I read the books when I was a teenager, so I don't fully remember, but I do remember parts of it. Anyway, I cannot wait for that to start now. Oh my god. I feel like I just saw the whole season though in that one trailer. Also, they really do something with adding Taylor songs to all of the trailers. It really just hits, you know? Kitchen's a bit of a mess, but we're doing a Greek night because obviously, you know, we've eaten a lot of Greek food, but we can do it at home and it's such a good like summer meal. So I have the salad and the dressing. It's just missing a few ingredients that Cody's gonna pick up and bring home. We have the tzatziki. This stuff from Costco is so much better. I tried another like store-bought one years ago and hated it, so I refrained from buying it, but this one's actually really good. And I got some chicken kebabs and I'm just gonna do up some pita, and then there's lemon potatoes also in the oven. There we go. There is dinner. First time ever making Greek salad. I think it turned out okay. Hopefully it does. Definitely burnt the potatoes, but I don't care. We like them crispy. Kebab, tzatziki, pita. Looks delicious. I'm so excited. I barely got what feels like any sleep last night, and I think my ultra human ring was out of charge, so I actually don't know how much sleep I got. Also too, these two zits, I like picked my face as you guys saw yesterday, did some face masks. I'm like trying to work on it because it's gonna be really hard to put makeup over this tomorrow, but they are so painful. I had the Mario Badescu like drying lotion on them all night and it just kind of like scabbed over. So sorry if this is TMI, but like yeah, that was not the move. So I have these like pimple patches on them right now, but I don't like these pimple patches. I don't think they do anything. So I like ordered a refresh of my package of the Rael pimple patches. I swear those are by far the best ones and I've been missing them. So I was like, this is the time I need to repurchase. So got that hopefully coming today because I'm breaking out. I was supposed to get my period like yesterday and it hasn't come. So that is 100% why I have this breakup. Anyway, I'm up early. It's like 9:10. I don't normally see this time of day, if I'm being so honest. I just drove Cody to work and then I'm going to another Jaybird class. I did a reformer class on Monday. That was lovely. They just opened one really close to my house. So yeah, I got a couple passes given to me, which is so exciting. And I'm bringing my friend Nicole and Steph and we're gonna do this 9:30 mat Pilates class or mat Jaybird class. It's a heated Pilates. I've done Jaybird before like many times with like influencer events, and so I know that I enjoy it. I definitely have not done one this early. I don't know if I'm ready for that, so I'm trying to like get myself up and moving. I did open a protein shake somewhere. I'm not the kind of person that can like go do a full workout on an empty stomach, so we're having a Alani Nu cookies and cream protein shake this morning. Hello, it is many hours later. It's 2:08. I haven't really properly eaten anything today, so I'm heating up some leftover potatoes from last night and I'm gonna have that with some tzatziki. Just gonna do like eggs, but I'm just like not really that hungry, but I feel like I need to eat something or else I'm gonna just fall asleep. Jaybird this morning was really good. Oh my god, I forgot how like sweaty it is. It is so warm. It's like hot yoga mixed with Pilates and a little dance party at the end too with some like stretching and stuff. It was really nice. I don't normally take workout classes that early in the morning though, so I feel like it's been a lot on my body. But it was really nice to see Nicole and Steph, and then afterwards we went for like a coffee and a catch up, and then I just had a meeting. A little bit later I did end up making myself a coffee, even though it's like 5 o'clock. I probably shouldn't be having a double Nespresso right now, but I'm just like, I'm so zonked and the weather isn't helping. I feel like I've been doing work and puttering, and I've been making my packing list actually for next week. We are in fact going camping next weekend, which is kind of crazy. It's for Olivia and Brayden's bachelor and bachelorette. They're doing a combined thing with like 30 people, which is gonna be crazy. But if you know me, you know I do not go camping, and it's not out of lack of trying or lack of interest. I seem to think that I would like the idea of camping. However, a few years ago, I tried multiple times to go camping, and every single time I had a really traumatic experience. One of them involving a bear. I think I have a video on it. Anyway, I just, after the last one, it was like a kind of 3 strikes you're out. I was like, you know what? I hear you. I'm not gonna try this anymore. So I swore off camping. I was like, we're not doing it. We sold all our gear. I think we got rid of our tent. All of that, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And then of course, when this came around, Olivia, if you don't know from years and years and years ago, she is one of my oldest, bestest friends. We were neighbors growing up, and so if there's any time to go camping, it would be for her bachelor party. So that's why we're going. Cody is coming with me. It's like a couples thing, and then yeah, 30 of us, which is gonna be crazy and nuts. And also the fact, when she first mentioned camping, she's like, I know you don't really want to, or like, I know you're not really into that. I was like, I'll be fine if I can like drive my car up. She's like, we're going on an island and you have to put everything on a boat to bring over. I was like, sick. Okay, so that's where we're at. I'm trying to make my packing list of the things I need. I'm gonna try and pack really minimally for me, because obviously, like I said, we have to bring everything from our car into a boat onto the island. And we have my wagon, which is very useful. That's the one thing I do have, but I will be borrowing tents. I have sleeping bags, like air mattress, all that kind of stuff from friends, because I don't have any of that gear. And then we're like buddying up with my other friend, her sister Hannah and Brock, because they have like all their food stuff and like stove, all the stuff. I was like, they know that we are not the camping type, and so I'm like, you just let me know how I can help, if I can be of help. But what I can be of help is to bring the drinks. So I actually reached out to a couple brands, and they were so kind. That's why I have a huge stack right here. There is 2 boxes missing here because I wanted to put them in the fridge because I really want to try them. This is the brand Sun Cruiser. They invited me to an event, but I think it's actually happening while we're on this trip, and so my manager like coordinated and was able to just have them send me some, which is so great. They have a lemonade and iced tea, and then there's also just an iced tea, and then I also have some nudes in the car that I picked up earlier this week. So we have lots of beverages. This stack is really tall too, so yeah, we're gonna be locked and loaded on that, which is very exciting. I'm so excited to try them. The packaging is super cute on those too. So on top of the dance shows that I'm doing tomorrow night and the following night, I then have to pick up all the gear and stuff on Monday. Also need to do like a big Walmart shop, you know, get stuff like bug spray. I bought some headlamps and another little like portable charger from Amazon. I'm pretty sure we don't really need a ton of stuff. I'm thinking like the bare minimum, but I also don't go camping, so I'm like, I don't really know what we're gonna need. And I think we will be able to go back into Sydney every single day if we need to for things, so I'm like not super worried about it. Honestly, I'm more worried about like pitching a tent, because it's just like not something I do. Also too, my nails being this long, these are now 30 days. I have never had a set of nails last this long. These are the Gel X nails I got for my trip. 30 days, that's insane. They are getting so long though, and I'm not really I don't love a long nail. It's getting a little bit hard to type, and I'm also just worried about them breaking off, and I really don't think I should have this long of a nail for camping. But anyway, that's my brain dump right now. I'm trying to like be proactive by like sitting and like making my list and doing things like that. I packed like my minimal toiletries already, so I don't have to worry about that. It was kind of like putting things away from my last trip and then making things happen for this trip. So yeah, lots going on. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers for camping though. I'm gonna need them. Code and I just got home. We took some time this evening to clean the car, which was so necessary. For some reason, whenever we're going on a trip, even if it literally doesn't matter, I always like having a clean car, and it had been long overdue. So we did a full car wash, vacuum, take out the trash. It felt so good. And then we stopped at Shoppers on our way home, because I saw a TikTok earlier today that a girl said that Maybelline's repackaging all of their foundations, so everything was on sale at Shoppers, and she got her foundations for $2, which was not the sale price at my Shoppers, but they were on sale still. So I picked up the Superstay Maybelline foundation because I needed something darker for my performance and to match my tan for the summer, because last week I tried like my darkest foundation and it wasn't dark enough with my self-tan that I used, so needed to pick up something dark. Hopefully this will work. I'm gonna compare it to a couple other I have, but I've been wanting to get this foundation and it was on sale, so I got that. I chose that one over the Fit Me by Maybelline just because I heard that this one's like more long wear. I did some like research while I was in the store sorting that out, and then I just tried on a new lip balm because I'm always in the sun and then I forget that I need to get an SPF lip balm for the summer, and then I burn my lips, or I end up putting just regular sunscreen on my lips, which doesn't taste very good. So picked up one from Burt's Bees. This is in the shade, it's like a tinted lip balm. It's like their Wild Peony, and it's like pretty pink, so maybe, I don't know, it's not my favorite, but having the SPF in here is like really, really important. So got that. That was my little adventure out of the house today. Last week for my show, I actually ended up using this foundation because it's my darkest shade that I have. This is from Shiseido. I don't think they make this foundation anymore, which is really freaking sad because it's so good. I have like a little bit left, but I used this last week and I really like the shade of it. It's shade 260 Cashmere, and it fits my skin really nicely. It's on the more cool tone, which doesn't always match my self tan when I'm super dark. So I think actually this shade is going to be perfect because it's just a little bit warmer and honestly like less red tone. So we'll see tomorrow. Hopefully that's good. Obviously I can always mix this with something, and that was kind of the plan. I'd rather get something too dark and be able to mix with something lighter versus getting something that's gonna match all my other foundations that I already have. Good morning. I wanted to share this because obviously during this vlog I've talked about the zits. You've seen them on my face. I've like been trying to treat them, and I was talking about my pimple patches that I had to reorder. Well, I got them yesterday, put them on before I went to bed, and I just want to show you the difference between a pimple patch that works and what doesn't, because before I was using ones that weren't working and these ones really work. So TMI, this is your warning. This is what pimple patches should look like when you wake up in the morning. This is collecting all of the stuff. Look at that. This one not so much, but like that is what I expect out of a pimple patch, is to like collect all the stuff and treat it, and then when I pull these off it's gonna be like flat basically, and that's what we're looking for, people. Also the tone of my neck compared to my face right now because of my tan last night, lol. Anyway, good morning, happy Friday. I just peeled them all off and they're like completely flat. This one's a little scabby, but the rest are like completely flat, so I'm gonna be fine putting on makeup today. And that was the goal. Thank God. Hello, good morning. It is, I was gonna say Sunday morning. It's absolutely not Sunday. It is still Saturday. I wanted to give an update because I wore the Superstay Maybelline foundation all day yesterday for the performance and everything, and I was pretty sweaty yesterday and it held up so nicely, so that's such a win. I feel like Maybelline foundations are always pretty reliable. It had been a really long time since I tried a new one. You guys know I love my Superstay skin tint, so I don't know why I had any other thoughts, but it was great. I loved it, and my tan fades pretty quickly, but I feel like even on day 2 it actually matches pretty well, so that's great. Performances went well. This is my last show day. Normally we have 3 weekends, but because I'm going camping next weekend, I won't be in the show next weekend. Say weekend one more time. Yeah, which is gonna be weird because I don't normally miss shows, but obviously it's for a good reason. So I'm gonna live in the moment today and really just soak it all in, pun intended. If you know, you know. And yeah, it's gonna be great. And then we're going out tonight. I actually just changed my phone case because I remembered that I had this cow print one from Casetify that I haven't put on my phone at all yet, and so I was like, what better time? We're going to Boot Scoot tonight, and so it's country themed obviously, so I wanted to have my cow print case on. I feel like it's also very summer. I really did love my other phone case though. This print is also from Casetify and it's just so pretty. This was very perfect for my Italian vacation, but I'm excited to be silly goofy with the cow print now. I also tried a bunch of new brushes that I got in the mail from BK. Yeah, BK Beauty, and they are lovely. They're so soft and so luxe, and just like what a treat it has been doing my makeup for these shows with brand new brushes. That just like doesn't happen all the time, so you really have to savor it. And yeah, it's been lovely. They're really nice. They're very soft. They sent me like 3 different packs and I've been kind of playing around. I really do like the shape of this one though. This is the 113. Great for concealer under the eye and even like highlight and stuff. Saturdays during show month are always really long because we do 2 runs of the show. We do a filmed run in the afternoon, then we have a break, and then we do the actual show in the evening. And Cody's coming to the show tonight, which is exciting. But yeah, it's usually like a really long day. I've been bringing Alani News for everyone because they kindly send me some, so I've been supplying the energy, and I definitely will need one of those today because I am very tired. It's been a week. but it's been good. Hello, I'm basically ready for show day. However, I wanted to take some time to film a reel, and I had this idea when I got this set in to do like a debut I'd lie kind of reel, because obviously this outfit screams debut, but I'm not really loving the top with the skirt. The skirt is like super long. I have my cowboy boots on, so I think I'm gonna change the shirt, but know that it comes as a set because it's super cute. I feel like it's not like fitting right in the sides. I also don't have anyone here to like help me do the back, so that's probably why. So I'm gonna change the shirt and see if I like that better. Changed into a white tube top, and I definitely think this like fits the vibe better. I'm also starting to sweat, which is not good. Hello friends, I haven't spoken to you, I think, since last week. Brittany's here in the flower crown. We're at a Pixie event at Hydra, which I don't get. Okay, so when I texted you earlier, I've never been here before. I was lying. Anyway, we just filmed a TikTok. They're gonna play music. I thought I had a chance. Anyway, we're drinking Aperol Spritz, and we had like Greek food, which is obviously comical because even early in this vlog, I like made Greek food, so that's the theme. The theme of the night. It really is. I'm so very midsummer. You look it. Yeah. What was that? You put on a lip show the people. It's the Hydra tint, which is weird because we're at Hydra. Do they know? Actually, I wonder if they do. I bet they don't. Because that's too much of a coincidence. But we're gonna check it. Hydra lip tint, tinted lip balm. It feels really nice. I thought they were blushes. I thought they were blushes at first, but they're not. Marina, it looks like this really like bright pink. But when you put it on, it's really like nice and sheer. It kind of smells like green. Is it? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.